All right, guys, we've got a very special episode today. I am joined by an absolute legend of the sport. Hector Lombard, former Bellator champion, UFC veteran, former BKFC champion, Olympian, and most recently won a fight in bare knuckle MMA and game bred. How you doing, Hector?
I'm here at the beautiful Sunshine State. How beautiful is this place? And I know you want to be here, but hold up, you will be. But I get into later, lady. You know, I know I haven't taken sound for like 3 days. What's going on with the weather?
Is it storming there?
Yeah, it's creepy weather, you know.
Guess what the temperature is here?
Yeah, you know the weather can be orchestrated.
What do you mean?
The weather can be manipulated.
Here we go.
I don't want to. I don't want to it's conspiracy, but the weather can be manipulated since 2,000 years ago. No kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm just telling you straight up facts. That's why I don't do interview with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I take my time to see what I do interview with, because a lot of people think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
No, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little. But yeah, the weather
That's
can
fun.
be manipulated.
It's fun, you know. Crazy.
Yeah, the weather can be manipulated all the time. And I think, like, you know, what's going on, because, you know, we never had this kind of shit.
What's the temperature there?
It's warm, but I just don't see the sun. And I know they try to do some bullshit with the sun. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah. Apparently the sun will be gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
They're just gonna get rid of it?
Yeah. Ask Bill Gates about it. Your uncle, Big Gates.
My uncle.
Safety shot, ladies and gentlemen, the best invention of the year. With this drink, when you drink, you can. Oh
yeah, that's one of the new sponsors with Game Bred, right?
Yeah, this is the best invention of the year.
What does it do? Tell me more.
You can be drunk and you take one of these. After 20 minutes, you're set to drive.
Really?
I bet you can bet on this. You can bank on this.
Okay.
So for your audience,
so everybody who got drunk at Buffalo Wild Wings last night,
when you're drunk, you're scared to drive, have one of these. You can be back on the road. Or in 20 minutes, you can be back on the road.
That's crazy. How did they invent that? Did you invent it?
No. But a greater inventor invented it.
Tell the audience
how many
patents you have.
I have 17 patents, but I'm an inventor, but I want to be the greatest inventor of the planet Earth. Wow. I want to be the greatest inventor on planet Earth.
What are you going to invent?
And I would be. I would be the greatest inventor on planet Earth. Right now, I'm doing inventions here and there. You know, budget with the money. Soon the money is gonna be great. So I will be filing patents left and right, and without worry about how much money it costs me.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see all your creations.
The future is bright. The future is bright. And this is what I keep telling these beta people, man. I can't. You know how they get me. They piss me off. These beta people, they cry about everything. The beta people cry about everything. They cry about everything. Oh yeah, bro, you just fucking go over there. You know, it's a fuel. Go and play. Go and play. Go and play in the field.
Yeah.
Stop complaining about it. Oh,
100%.
you weak, soft beta soy boy. I mean, they pissed me off so bad. And now since Andrew Tate came along, they're into the women. Oh, the women are bad. The women always been there. The women always been there that way.
Yep.
And this is what pissed me off. It pissed me off because women always been there that way. It's up to you if you allow them to manipulate you.
Right.
If you allow them to use you, it's your fault.
Exactly.
It's your fault. If you rip you off in Florida,
didn't you call out Andrew Tate?
Yeah, but that pussy, he
didn't say anything.
All of them, Andrew Tate. What is the name of the other one? Jay Paul. All of them. They don't even. They act like they don't even hear me because they know I'm a bad matchup for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to know what you would do to Jake Paul. Jake Paul would probably be dead.
They know that they don't want to. They don't even fuck with me. They don't want to fuck with me. They just like, oh, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything. It's a joke. Not. But the beta people now they have the hero, which is like that fucker Andrew Tate is from the opposite control. It's part of the system. Right. I'm telling you, I saw the landscape a long time ago, and I know he's part of the system. You see him advertise Burger King. You see him advertise McDonald's. You see him advertise all these fast food restaurants that, they're doing a lot of harm to people. Right. But 100%. I got no time for this guy. Let's talk about.
What'd you think about, real quick, what'd you think about, did you see the Jake Paul knockout? What'd you think about that?
Listen, I want to stop fighting every single guy. Obviously, Tyron Woodley, he is similar to Jake Paul and Andrew Tate. He act like, I haven't calling him out. He doesn't even, he knows me. He knows me. Everywhere I call him out, he's just like, I haven't heard anything. But I would like to fight every single person that Jake Paul fought. And I can guarantee you, I will knock them out. Every single one of them, including that last opponent. I want to get that as my next fight.
Yeah, his last opponent was finally he fought an actual boxer, but
I want to fight that guy.
He only had 11 pro boxing fights. Do you think I think the MMA fighters so far have done better even than the boxer did against Jake Paul? Because the boxer got knocked out in the first round pretty easily.
I don't know. I would like to test myself and talking about with this Jake Paul. I would like to test myself with that guy. I call him out. I call this motherfucker. What is the name of him?
His opponent?
Yeah.
Andre August.
Andre August, I call you out, bitch. I'm calling you out. You and me, let's fucking fight, motherfucker. You pussy. No kidding.
I don't think he'll be fighting for a while. He got knocked out pretty bad.
I'm serious. I will fuck that. I will maul that guy.
Yeah, that's pretty safe to say.
And we're looking thirsty. we're looking thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Well, moving on to we'll get back to this later. We'll get back to this, but we're gonna move on to UFC 296.
That's the one you have behind.
What'd you say?
That's the picture you have behind.
Yeah.
I have to ask you because you have outsmarted me when it comes to my department. You know more MMA than me. I'm just like pissed off at it.
Hold on, I'm gonna write down this time,
that shit,
and I'm gonna go back and clip this so I can tell people that don't believe that I know MMA. I'm gonna show them this. say Hector
No,
himself
honestly,
said,
this is a fact.
I know
This is a
more.
fact. You know more MMA than me. You know, I've been talking to you for a while. You come out with some shit that I don't know. So, you know, this is crazy. You know, like I'll do all this job for you. I put myself on the line for you.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like, I appreciate all the fighters who get in there because otherwise I wouldn't have anything to talk about. So it's all because of, you know, you and all the other fighters that get in there.
Yeah,
That's
we paid the
why
price.
I'm able to do this. Yeah.
We paid the price.
I'm not the one getting in there. So yeah, I appreciate it.
We paid the price from the beginning. We paid the price from the beginning. And
100%.
I'm proud. I'm proud of you because at the end of the day, it's good to see people so educated and so well informed, you know, in the sport. You know, like these fat beta guys go to the bar and they have a couple beers and then sing the top. Dude, bro, you never had a fight with nobody. All you did was fighting with your wife sometimes. Wake up.
Before we get into UFC 296, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. What do you think about Bradley Martin? Have you seen this guy? The guy that says he can beat all these fighters? The bodybuilder guy?
Who is that guy?
He's the guy, he said he could beat first he said he could beat Devin Haney. He had Devin Haney on his podcast and he was like, I could beat you in a street fight.
That juice also, listen, they're all the same. They're all the same, but they don't all talk, no go. You know, like I haven't seen you getting there. And not because you can't, because you have a lot of money and you have a lot of influence. Get in there. Let me see you. Don't buy the fight. Get in there with a real fighter, and let me see you. Don't talk, bro. They all talk.
Yeah, he's never done an actual fight, so it's like
exactly. They all talk. They all talk.
Yep.
You know, this juice ass monkey, like he has like a ton of steroids and shit.
Yeah.
But bro, you can't fight. Yes, you look good. Okay, I get it. But you can't fight.
He says he's 260, and that's why he can win.
Who gives a fuck? That's why I got into a fight with this guy, my last opponent. Everywhere I would walk around, he you know, he was looking at me like a fucking like a, you know, like he better than me. You can tell with somebody kind of like want to kind of like, you know, like be more dominant, you know, want to show you that dominant. And I grew up with this because I grew up in the street. You know, my dad kicked me out of my house when I was 10 years old. So I know it's the streets. I know when somebody wants to put it on me, you know, you get me?
Mm-hmm.
And the last time we in the same location, and I see I said like, Dean, get me this fucking fight. Because I don't want to go to jail for that motherfucker. Because I would have murdered this motherfucker. I would have murdered him. I would have murdered him for real. I would have pounded him up, and it wouldn't be no referee to save him. It would have been nobody, and then I would have been in jail. So I say to myself, let me calm down, let me slow down, and let me make money out of this guy.
Smart.
And move on. And show him like size and height and weight, it doesn't really matter. When you're fighting a real fighter, when you're fighting a real thirsty motherfucker like me, you all your shit is meaningless, bro.
Right.
And
exactly.
And all these guys, they need to learn that.
Yeah. If Bradley Martin, even
I call him out. Where you at, Bradley Martin? What is his name?
Bradley Martin.
I call him out. Okay. I will go to his house. I will go to anywhere he's at. And let's fight. Let's figure out who is better. Let's fight.
I think we all know the answers to that.
But he doesn't know. He believes in his fucking,
I'm
big
260,
arms. I
bro.
got big arms. So they all walk around the gym like this. That's why I don't go to no gym. I don't go to no bodybuilding gym. The only gym that I go because I've been always going to is Busybody in Boca Raton.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there for like 12, 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they already know me. So
Right.
even the bodybuilders, they like, oh, don't fuck with this guy, like, don't put it on him, let's put it on somebody else. So they already know me, But other than that, I won't go to no gym because they see you, and just because they are a little bit buffer than you, or they are a little bit more steroid juiced up than you, they like fucking like, I can take it. Size doesn't really matter.
Yeah. If there's a big difference in skill, the size really starts to matter a lot less.
That's my point. Because if you got
and
two
I've tried to
people,
explain
guys,
this to people. They don't get it. I'm like, just because somebody is bigger, that they don't understand fighting. Like Bradley Martin's never been hit by anybody that's gonna do anything to him. Like I've seen him like playing around trying to like spar with people that are way smaller than him that don't even know how to fight. And it was like, yeah. And he got and Brian Callen, he's a comedian actor. He took Bradley Martin down and out grappled him, and he's like 50 years old and he doesn't even train that much.
these guys are jokes, man.
And he's half the size, and he's small. He's a smaller guy. Like he's not a big guy, and he was able to out grapple.
He would have been intimidated because let me explain you something. All these bodybuilders, they are obsessed with size.
Yeah.
If I walk around, and maybe you can kick my ass, right? But if I walk around and I'm bigger than you, they already feel intimidated.
Right.
A guy like me, I don't give a damn. You can be 30 feet tall. I'm not scared.
Right.
These guys, they get intimidated. Oh, it's like 2 inches taller than me. Like it's got like 2 inches on more than me on my biceps. So, he probably can take me. So they're scared. A guy like me, I don't give a damn.
Right.
And that's what they don't understand.
Nope. Be curious to see if he ever. I doubt he will ever take a fight because he knows what's gonna happen. He just likes to talk.
I am a pussy guy.
Because it makes him sound cool.
All these guys, honestly, all they do, they give you wrong information. They give you like wrong information about everything. They give you like, oh well, the guys don't go to the bar. Don't masturbate. Don't do this. They do all that shit. They do all of that. They do all of that, and they acting on camera like, oh well, do not masturbate. We take your masculinity out. Hey, you see that I, nutting like maybe like 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah.
You're a juicer. The whole shit's a joke.
100%. I agree. Well, moving on. Now, finally, I went off on a tangent there, but moving on to UFC 296. Last night. What an incredible card. This, just top to bottom, was stacked. I know you didn't watch all the fights, but that's okay.
No, I had you keeping me updated.
Yeah, that's the deal. I keep you updated on everything, and then you don't have to pay attention as much.
Listen, we can
focus on doing your thing.
Honestly, this is what we should do. We should have a Bre, Hector Lombard Bre, a place where we keep them informed what is happening. Because most of the times, people don't even follow up because they can't. Let's say like you at work, you're not gonna be looking at your phone.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We should do a radio. Yeah. We should do a radio.
We'll start our own show.
Yeah, we should do a radio where we follow up with the fights and we tell them people what is happening in the world of fighting.
Exactly. I like it.
Let's say I'm I'm a guy who drive trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be like follow up, right? Because
Right.
like I have a lot of stuff in my truck. I want to be responsible, right? But if you have somebody that keeping me up by a radio, I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's mine. If you go on Spotify, you go on Apple Podcasts, you can listen to mine.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'll show you.
For the whole fight?
The whole thing.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the actual fights in there because then I get copyrighted. But I talk about the fights.
Yeah.
Give all the update, which is what I'm about to do right now. We're about to do it right now.
That's impressive. So, where are the people that don't know should follow you?
Where can they follow me?
Yeah, they follow that in information.
BreBre Talks MMA. It's the name of my podcast.
So when they log in, they in.
Yeah, they just go to wherever they listen to podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, anywhere. I'm everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that? I'll show you later. I'll show you.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll be like, wow.
That's
I
my
had
that's
no
smart.
idea. I had no
Just my
idea.
key.
Yeah,
Just
see, I
my
got all
key.
this. I got all this figured out. See, it's good thing we connected because I'm about to show you all this stuff. You'll be like,
That's
wow.
good.
But getting to UFC 296, I'm going to run through these real quick. First fight on the card, Martin Buday versus Shamil Gazib. And to no surprise, the Dagestani ended up improving to 12-0, winning his fight and defeating Martin Buday via round 2 TKO. And then we had Andre Fili versus Lucas Almeida. Andre Fili, this was his 33rd pro MMA fight. So a lot of experience going against Lucas Almeida, who's 14-3 now. And Fili ended up getting a really impressive round 2 TKO. And yeah, it was a really, honestly, a great performance. Probably one of my favorite performances of the night. That was the second fight of the night. Andre Fili, have you seen him before?
No.
He's really good. Yeah,
I already told
really
you. You already updated me.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a featherweight fight, so the 145 division. It was a good fight. Great performance. And then we had Tagir Ulanbekov versus Cody Durden. Remember this fight? This was the one I told you I can't believe this guy is still standing. I can't believe he survived all these submissions. That was Cody Durden. So Tagir had him in all kinds of different submission attempts, and he tried to finish him multiple times. And Cody survived until the second round. Tagir finally got him in a rear naked choke and finished the fight. So first 3 fights were all finishes. And so I think all of them were in round. Yeah, they were all round 2. Cody Durden.
I thought Cody knocked him out.
Nope.
Oh.
You're thinking of, I think I know which fight you're thinking of. We'll get to that one in a second. Then we had Alonzo Menifield with a great performance. Honestly, this was a great fight. It was a competitive fight. Menifield ended up winning via unanimous decision and was not surprised there. He had some really great moments in that fight. And then we had Casey O'Neill versus Ariane Lipski. And Ariane Lipski got a second round submission. And yeah, she's very good. And she is now 17-8.
This is something that I do like, and I want to, because I know her and I know her husband. Bro,
oh, really?
I'm telling you, that girl, she's for business. Like when you see girls in the industry, you understand like, oh, this bitch want to fuck around, this one. That girl, all respect to her, because she been with her husband since I know them. I remember when she used to fight at KSW. She was the she was the KSW champion. And You know, like that thing between her and her husband, it's like just one guy.
Like a power couple?
It's like a very fucking powerful, like you cannot even get close. It's
Wow.
just like the energy. We tell you like, bro, we won. You know what I mean? So I like that. I love that.
That's
You know,
awesome.
I love when I see couples that way, because I always
Yeah.
wanted to have something like that. You know what I mean?
Same. Yeah.
You know, like you want to have your guy who have your cover, and also she wants to have his guy to have a cover.
Right.
So it's in the industrial. This is like a
It's
fucking, like you
indestructible.
cannot destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
When you get
Yes.
that close, the sky's the limit for you.
100%. Yeah, I've talked about that before because not to go off on another tangent, but I I was watching do you know Lex Friedman's podcast? Have you seen his show?
No,
Well,
no.
he interviews a lot of people. He had like GSP on and all these people and John Danaher and all them, but he had a divorce lawyer on. And he asked the divorce lawyer, like, what is the key to a successful marriage? Like, what does it take? And he said, that's it. You know, that's what it takes. You have to have that unbreakable bond. You have to literally be like
Exactly.
a
And,
power
and
couple.
look, listen, once you have that, you can take over the whole world.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Like, listen, you know, put it this way, Conor McGregor. You know, this is something that I do respect and love, and I wish I would have had it when I was young, but I never
Yeah.
had it. It's luck. You know, you have been in a bunch of different relationships, whether you have it or you're not. It's just like gamble.
Right.
His girl was taking care of everything when he was the bomb.
Right.
And you know, we as men, when you see like a women have your back, bro, you would do anything for that person. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this is what women doesn't understand. This is what women don't know. When a man see that a woman have your back when you have nothing, bro, you become a fucking Superman.
Yeah.
And this is what all these beta guys don't understand, because these beta guys, for somehow they got crypto, they got some super stupid ad, they're making a ton of money, and they start buying all these girls. They don't understand. But if you are brokey and your girl stick with you because she understand that you one day you will be something,
Yeah.
somehow something, you know, in the question. But even if you not, she knows that you're gonna be a good man. She will stick with you.
Right.
She will stick with you.
100%.
She will stick with you, and you know, he will die for you. And all these women have proved that. Like
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier, the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Conor McGregor, obviously, you know, his girl is just, they should have made a book, you know, about her. They should have
Yeah.
made a movie about her.
I
Because
think
that woman behind the scenes, you know,
Volkanovski,
she,
I think he's been with his wife too since he was like in maybe like middle school or
exactly,
high school. Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't care about you, you know, they just want to be with you.
Yep.
And for
100%.
somehow, Andrew Teta and all his followers have made women, they all women are bad. No, they
I
all not
know.
bad. All women not bad, bro.
No. Some of us are good.
Some they're good, some they're bad. It's up to
Right.
you. Yes, there gotta be a bunch up there. They fucking want the money.
Yeah.
But not all women are bad. So, you know, they need to stop with that shit.
Exactly.
They need to stop. You know, it bothers me. It really bothers me, because you see,
Bothers me too.
when
Because
they
then
cheat,
it's like they assume that we're all bad.
because they're cheaps.
Yeah.
You know, if Andrew Teta says, all women are bad, the sheep goes, oh, all women are bad. And I would be like, no, fuck you, motherfucker. They all know bad. And I've been screwed multiple times.
Right.
but because, you know, I wasn't with the right one.
Exactly. And
And this is
also,
what
in order
people
to
have to
attract the
understand.
right one, you need to be somebody who's doing well for yourself too. You need to be a good person. You need to, the qualities that you want out of your, you know, partner, you have to have those qualities yourself in order to attract that. So if you're going around me, women are terrible. If you go around saying that, then that's what you're going to attract.
Yeah, all this beta, that's why this society today is full of beta.
Yeah.
And the beta people are very easy to be manipulated because they're weak, they're soft, they can't do shit for
100%.
themselves. They're soft. They're soft motherfuckers. You know, you see, sometimes you see them like, you know, stupid assholes up there, like they're walking around and they grab the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you grab my phone, whether it's a joke, whether it's you playing a game on the TikTok or whatever you place in your stupidity, I'm punching the shit out of you. And they grab the people grab the phone and they leave and they're like, they give them kisses behind the head. I send you the videos. They give a kiss to the chick, and the girl, she's like, "What the fuck is going on here? Are you?" Because this society is soft.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that back in the days. Back in the days, you would have got hurt.
Yeah. That's
You
the
would have got
thing is
hurt.
people all they do is sit behind a keyboard and say stuff, but they don't have any repercussions in real life. Because if they were to say that stuff in the real world, can you imagine some of these people? What would happen to
Well,
them
you
if
know,
they
you see what
said,
happened with Kobe. You know, the minute that he said some stupid shit, he got bored in the face,
yeah,
and he's a fighter.
right. Yeah, and
Think about it.
he had didn't he have some injuries from that, or he had a concussion or something? I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
had
Probably he's
something.
gotta start claiming whatever. But
That's why he took the time off, apparently.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I think that's what he said because I heard Joe Rogan talking about it on his podcast. And I think that's why he said because he had a concussion or whatever from or from the fight with not the fight with Jorge in the octagon, but the fight after. The outside the octagon. That's what he said, I think. But I don't know the whole story. I have to fact check
talking
that.
about Masvidal, you know, honestly, this is something that we should talk about.
Mm-hmm.
The fight to make is Leon versus Masvidal.
All right. We'll get to that. I'm
Okay.
gonna save that thought because I'm gonna get back to that because there's some other fights we gotta talk about too. We gotta talk but there's a lot. We've got did you see the Cody Garbrandt knockout?
No, I didn't.
Ah, so it was beautiful.
He
I'm
knocked him out.
so happy. So happy Cody Garbrandt got a win. I mean, it sucks for Brian Kelleher. He got brutally knocked out. It wasn't the worst knockout on the card, but it was pretty rough. It was a first round. I think it was the first round. Yeah, it was first round knockout. And yeah, I'm happy because Cody Garbrandt, I feel like this was a make or break fight for him a little bit. Like if he would have lost this fight, it would have been really hard for him to kind of climb back into the picture at bantamweight, but he got a nice win, got a first
I
round
love that dude.
knockout.
He's a
So
great guy.
you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems really cool. He seems like a real fighter, like legit.
Yeah.
Like and he was
Yeah.
champion when he was only
It's
like
also
25.
a real guy. It's also a real guy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he
And
seems really cool.
with me, it's all about being real, bro. With me, it's all about being real
Exactly.
because I'm telling you, bro, this shit is so fucking fake. Like, you know, like, bro, you know, especially us as fighters,
Yeah,
you know, our career is so short,
I know.
you know, that if you don't fucking, you
You
know,
got to really
understand,
capitalize on like
yeah,
10 years of your life basically. And if you don't, then and we'll get to this in a little bit, you'll end up, in the position that Tony's at right now. And
so Tony say, how old is Tony, man?
Tony, I think he's either 39 or 40, I think.
He's 70 years old, man. Stop.
You're crazy.
Tony Ferguson. And listen, I love the dude, but Tony.
Of course, Tony's one of my favorite fighters. I love Tony. I remember watching The Ultimate Fighter, and Tony was my favorite on that season with Brock Lesnar. Oh, it was awesome.
Tony, I love you, bro, but you're a 70-year-old man, 72-year-old man, retired. You can barely walk. You look unhealthy.
He can dance, though. Did you see?
Stop.
Did you see him
Stop.
dancing?
Tony, this is a message to Tony.
Okay,
Tony,
I'll let you and Tony have your moment.
Tony, I love you, bro. I love you. You're a 72-year-old man. You look awful.
Oh, that's
the
mean.
clothes that you wear is like a fucking 88.
Maybe you should help him then.
What's going on with David Goggins, man? You know, why he didn't help you with the outfit, man? What's going on with that?
I don't know if David Goggins is the fashion expert in this situation.
If you're David Goggins, you know, a guy who's a superstar and has a ton of money and has a ton of influence, he should have made a phone call and say, like, get a proper outfit for this guy, for my guy. Get a proper.
Yeah, get him styling.
Dude, that suit reminds me of fucking 95/88-year-old people. What's going on with that, man?
I don't think it was that bad, but it could have been.
Safety shot, baby.
All right, moving on to the next
fight. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Irene Aldana versus Carol Rosa. Irene Aldana won via unanimous decision. This was fight of the night. Could be fight of the year. This was an absolute... Oh my God. This was such a great fight. I still am thinking about it because Aldana's boxing is so good. And Carol Rosa, her kickboxing and honestly just her toughness in general, this made for an exciting fight, a fun fight. And honestly, I wasn't sure who was going to win when they were reading the scorecards. It was kind of a toss-up to me. I thought it could have gone either way, but I did think that Aldana kind of edged it a little bit with her boxing. And yeah, it was just a great fight. I wasn't expecting it to be this good of a fight, but it was incredible. And yeah, I'm excited to see what's next for Aldana. I mean, her last fight obviously was the toughest fight of her life. She fought Amanda Nunes. And so going to this fight, now getting a win, getting back in the win column, it's good for her. She improved to 15-7.
Love that girl.
So yeah, I was honestly...
You keep talking about her like all night.
Yeah, I was very excited about it.
We'll be doing the recap scene, guys. We'll be doing the
This recap has been going on for 24 hours.
And you've been talking about her for a long time. You know, what's going on with her?
She's really good.
Is she going to be the real deal?
I think so. Because now that Amanda Nunes is out of the picture, then it opens it up for somebody else to kind of take over. And I don't know if she's going to be the next champion, but I think it's possible. I think it's possible. She could. Only because Amanda Nunes is gone now. If Amanda Nunes was still in the picture, then I would say no way. Because nobody could even come close to Amanda Nunes, honestly. So, yeah. But I think she's legit. And she, honestly, I mean, she had great cardio in the fight. Great, just toughness in general in her boxing. It was really good. Solid boxing, head movement, footwork, everything. She looked great. She did take a lot of damage though. So, but I think it was a great fight. Moving on. Yeah, I think I sent you this knockout. This was the one. So Bryce Mitchell, you know Bryce Mitchell, right? The camo shorts. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Of course, my boy.
Oh, you know Bryce?
He my boy. He my boy. He my boy. You know why? Because he and I, we totally agree that the earth is flat. I lost you for a minute. You froze.
I'm here.
Oh, I said like, oh shit, yeah, they froze this freaking podcast right away.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
So you and Bryce Mitchell are flat earthers. I
It's
didn't know
totally
this about
flat,
you.
man.
Okay.
Totally.
I think it's round.
Okay. We can disagree and agree. Right?
We're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah. All I know is horizons. The horizon meaning flat. Airplane mean air. You flying through the plane field.
Mm-hmm.
So you flying through the plane field, airplane. Planet meaning flat. Planet Earth meaning flat. I mean, the take is on the word. The put is on the word.
Uh-huh.
Planet Earth. Planet is flat.
Wow. Okay.
Aeroplane flying through the plane flat. You know, I mean, I don't know. I just everywhere I go, I see levels. Levels. When you want to build a structure, they give you a level. They give you a level where you have to equalize your structure. It's a level.
I see.
So you cannot build something on the round atmosphere.
Mm.
It fall off.
I see.
It's always level. That's why they always give you the level.
All right. I'll look into it.
Whether you want to build a table, whether you want to build a structure, a house, a warehouse, whatever you want to build, you have to build it with a level.
Mm.
Including us right now. I'm trying to figure it out. My level of how I see myself a level with you.
I see. All right.
It's all about the level. It's
Well,
it's all about levels.
your boy, unfortunately, got slept in the first round last night. I don't know if you saw.
I know.
But it was scary because he
What
was
can I do
he was
about
like
it?
he looked like he was having a seizure. Did you see the after? Like right
Yeah,
after?
I mean, I love the kid. I love the kid.
What do you think he's gonna be okay after that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the people that hate the people that believe that the flat earth is real gonna punishing, but besides that, he's gonna be okay.
No, I mean from the knockout.
From the knockout,
Do
I
you
don't
think
even worry
do you
about
think
that.
that's gonna do you think that's gonna cause any long-term damage? Just the way that it was a little
No,
scary.
no.
The way that
All I
he
know
was
is
like,
all I know, the haters gonna
oh well,
pounding on
yeah,
him.
of course. Of course they are.
They already
But
have.
I think he's pretty
The
resilient to the
haters gonna
haters
be
at this point.
haters.
Yeah, of
Fuck the
course.
haters.
I still like Bryce Mitchell
And
though. That's the
listen,
thing.
I have
I
something for
really
you.
like him. Okay.
I should spoil you this. And I'm gonna give you the award.
What is that?
A goat.
Ah,
This is a goat.
are you saying I'm the
The
goat?
greatest all-time MMA broadcaster.
Let's go.
This is gonna go to you. You have to send me your address. I'm gonna send you some chum wraps.
Perfect.
I'm gonna send you some final scoop.
All right, I'm ready. The goat. Two goats
Yeah,
in
you are the
two
goat.
goats in one podcast. Can you believe it?
Check this out. How cute is this? I got a brand new. Look. They got the sticker.
Where's it from?
Oh, you will never get this.
Oh. Limited edition.
Yes, they are limited edition. I actually especially made this for you. I'm not kidding.
So, the next fight, this one I'm excited to talk about. Well, I'm not excited to talk about it because it's a unfortunate result because Tony Ferguson lost.
He's an old man.
What do you think about Patty? Does this do anything for Patty though? Because he beat Tony Ferguson, who now is on a 7-fight losing streak. But still, you know, Tony always has the potential to be dangerous no matter what. Because, you know,
First of all, I care less about the 7 win, 7 loss, whatever it is, strike. Okay. Check the people that Tony fought. The fucking killers, right?
Exactly. Yeah, 100%.
In this fight, I saw that Tony is just an old man.
Yeah.
It's 72.
Do you think his body is just broken down?
No, it's 72. When you're a 72 old man, what they do to you? They put you in the freaking house where they taking care of you. And you know, they feed you. It's all you done. You know, you're done.
Yeah. So you think Tony should retire after this?
Bro, you're 72-year-old man. Okay, so stop. Whatever it is, whatever, you know, I don't care what anybody says. I care less about. 72-year-old man, go to your place. Let me take care of you. And be happy, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Do you think he's still making good money though in these fights?
Stop. That's all I saw in this fight. Broke down a man.
Yeah. It just looked like he can't move. He can't move the same way he used to.
He even dressed like a freaking 70-year-old man, 70-year-old man. Like, what's going on with the outfit, man? David, what's wrong with you, man?
But have you seen David Goggins? David Goggins never. David Goggins only wears t-shirts. He doesn't know how to dress either.
I would have given a shirt. I would have given a shirt that says,
you think you can make him stylish?
I'm the GOAT. Something like that.
Think you can make him stylish? At least, you know what they should have done? They should have let him wear his sunglasses in the octagon.
Let me explain. Let me explain something to you. When I see Tony, I get anxious.
Yeah.
Same. I feel like something fragile is gonna break in. It's fragile, man. It looks fragile to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get into a fight with him in the street. I wouldn't get into a fight with him in the street. I would be like, bro, stay away. Because I see a man fragile. No muscle, grays all over, fucked up. I mean, like, I see just a fragile man. I mean, I don't know what to explain. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah.
It's a fragile man. It's just
over the years, he's just been worn down, I feel like. Especially lately, like
it's just fragile. It's just fragile. Yeah, when you see me in the street, you know I'm a fucking beast. When I see this guy in the street, I would be worried. It's just fragile.
So you think he should retire now? What do you think he's gonna do? Do you think he will retire, or do you think he's gonna try to keep going?
I don't care what he wants to do. All I know.
Oh, that's a good question. What do you think about fans when they tell fighters, oh, you need to retire. Do you think they have the right to say that, or do you think they should just be quiet? Because there was a lot of people, even after the Gaethje fight, saying he should retire, and plenty of other fighters, you know, they need to retire. What do you think about that? Do you think even if they're right, do you think that it's disrespectful for fans to tell fighters when they should retire?
Look, listen.
Or do you think it's okay? Seriously.
Let me explain.
Okay.
You know when a beast is a beast,
Mm-hmm.
and the flower is a flower.
Okay.
I just gonna leave it like that. Flowers are
Okay.
fragile. Flowers are fragile. I don't care what anybody says. When you're fragile, man, I say like sausage, you gotta break up. You know, you're driving a Honda, a Hyundai, it breaks up.
Yeah.
When you when you're driving a really strong car, like that car is like, dang, this is.
So how have you been able to avoid ending up like that? Do you know? Or are you just lucky?
I would ask David Goggins that he always talk about, like he always talk about like mindset and all that. Not that shit means shit.
You don't
When
think
you're
so?
done, you're done, bro. When you're done, you're done.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think we saw that last night.
I know, but this is my point, because David Goggins went there to kind of like make a name for himself.
Yeah.
And now, typically, because this is what happened in the fight game, right? And this is what people doesn't understand. This is what people doesn't understand. In the fight game, when you win, everybody's with you.
Yeah.
But when you lose, you lose. When you lose, he didn't do the right thing. Coach is gonna be saying to you, "Oh, he didn't follow up. He didn't follow up the strategy." Even if you follow the strategy, the coach is gonna be saying to you, the media, "Oh, he didn't follow the strategy. You know, he was off. You know, I don't know what's going on with him." When you win, even if you didn't follow the strategy, but you win, oh, you know, you follow the strategy, everything went perfect. Wow, what a fighter.
Yeah.
And this is something that we got to talk about, because let's say when you winning fights, everybody got to fucking be happy and got to back you up.
Right.
Even if you didn't follow what they were saying.
Right.
But the minute that you lose the fight, they all gonna be turning on you.
Yep.
What is the name of this the coach, the boxer, that he has a Parkinson's disease?
The what?
He has a Parkinson's disease. He is this.
Oh.
And everybody.
You're not talking about Muhammad Ali, are you?
No. I'm talking about the coach.
The coach.
Freddie Roach.
Roach. I didn't know he had Parkinson's.
Yeah, he got like a. Oh. He coached Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao lost all the fights with him.
Yeah.
Nobody blames Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
Freddie Roach has fish, every single one of them, like from Pacquiao to I mean, the list goes on. Look it up. And no one ever blames Freddie Roach. But the minute that Freddie Roach wins a fight, oh, well, he was training with Freddie Roach. You know, Freddie Roach was fucking, oh, Freddie Roach, you Freddie Roach. So
Yeah.
I feel like coaches needs to get accountable.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, for real.
I see what you're saying.
Look it up. Look it up. I know
yeah,
you.
like don't take credit for the wins if you can't take credit for the losses.
And that's never happened when it comes to the fight game. That's never happened. When you lose a fight, fuck you. This is what the coach is gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You didn't do the right thing. You didn't follow. Even if you did. Now, if you win a fight, even if you didn't follow, but you win the fight, the coach, let's say, the coach was saying like, oh, you know, take it to the ground. And you didn't take it to the ground, you knocked him out, like Cody did.
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
I see what you're saying, 100%. Yeah.
I've been there.
Oh,
I've been there.
Didn't follow the strategy.
I've been there.
Hector,
I've been there.
You didn't follow the strategy. That's why you got disqualified. So you didn't follow the strategy.
I've been there. I've been there so many times.
Yeah. 100%. Well, the next fight, I don't think you saw this one. Shavkat Rakhmonov, who I think, see, this is where we disagree. I think Shavkat, after defeating Stephen Thompson round 2 submission, now 18-0, 100% finish rate, 18 finishes. I think he will probably be next for the title. You think Jorge Masvidal will be next for the title?
No, Masvidal.
You think that's the fight to make?
It's the only guy, OG, that can get the job done.
You think so?
Yeah, like listen, let me explain.
You don't think Shavkat can win?
Kamaru couldn't do it. Multiple times he tried, he couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe couldn't do it. Multiple times, couldn't do it. Give the man a chance.
Yeah, he never got his chance. That's true.
Give the man a chance.
They should have made that fight a long time ago.
And here's the fucking
after the
draw.
3-piece.
If you gotta go and fucking put some stupid fights, you know, with Jake Paul and shit like that for entertainment, fuck, I want to be entertained. I want to be fucking entertained. Fuck, bring the GOAT. He brings a lot of fucking people. He brings a lot of eyes to the company.
You think Donald Trump would come back to watch Jorge fight?
Totally. And listen, don't even get me started with this because, listen, we Cubans, we understand the issues with, you know, like all the system because we already went through that.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that Kobe knows anything about politics. This is a fact.
No.
And I love Kobe. I like Kobe. But Kobe doesn't know anything. Remember, I come from ATT.
Mm-hmm.
I come from ATT. And I was the guy who was talking always about Trump. Like, listen, if you guys want to fucking vote for a president, you better vote for Trump. And then it was Masvidal. I never saw Kobe around when we start going with the Trump thing.
Yeah.
They were all criticizing me.
Yeah.
Everybody was criticizing me. My account was turned down, you know, like, but it was no way to be found Kobe.
Right.
With the Trump, you know, thing. It was me first, Masvidal, and then Kobe came along.
Yeah, he made it his whole identity.
He came along with that.
Right.
But he didn't even understood anything about politics. He
Right.
didn't know anything about politics. Even today, you go and ask the guy about anything about politics. He had no clue.
Do you think Colby is just trying to do what Chael Sonnen did, pretty much?
I mean,
Like being
his
basically
past.
being like a troll.
You understand, like he in the past, he was about to get cut from the UFC. Everybody knows that story, and he was a quiet guy, and at the end of the contract, at the end of his contract, he started talking, about the Brazilians, shit like that, and he won the contract, and then he started getting a little bit more of a friction because before he wasn't talking about anything, and he was kind of like boring in the fight, and he was also boring outside of the fight.
So you think he created
So
this
the
whole
UFC goes
persona
like,
to
okay,
save his
well,
career?
I want you here. I don't want you here. You're boring fighting, as you saw yesterday. You are boring as a fighter, and you are boring as a human being. You don't bring in anything to the table. You don't bring in any entertainment, motherfucker. And we are in the entertainment industry.
100%.
So how the fuck you gonna entertain me?
Do you think that's why okay, here's a good example. So like a lot of times people compare Sean Strickland and Colby Covington. Do you think that Colby Covington just truly does not have an entertaining personality and that's why he had to create one? Because like Sean Strickland, it seems like he's just being himself and it's entertaining. But Colby Covington has to create a whole persona.
Sean is being himself.
Yeah.
He grabbed the microphone, he grabs the fucking phone, and he gets to his car and talks shit about whatever he believes. Because at the end of the day, life is all about what you believe.
Right.
It's about what you believe. That's why the old religion I believe. I believe in Christ. I believe in, whatever. I believe. It's a believing system.
Right.
So whatever he believes, let him go. But he's very strong about it.
Yeah. Do you think you have to be that way?
Meanwhile, other people, they're not strong believers.
Right.
And I believe like he believes whatever the fuck bullshit he believes strongly. I don't think Kobe really believes on anything.
He's just created. So you think he created this persona basically to save himself from being cut from the UFC?
Totally. And listen, I like Kobe. I remember Kobe was just a young kid that came from college at ATT. Was quite quiet. I tried to help him multiple times. He was a quiet dude, like he was always lost. He was always like looking to find his own way when he couldn't, and it was, and nevertheless, though, Masvidal took him under his wing.
Yeah.
Masvidal took him under his wing because nobody gave a fuck about Kobe. He was just like that lost kid. He was that lost kid that he couldn't find anything. He couldn't find anything. He was a lost kid. And I remember I was the big dog back then. But Masvidal took him under his wing.
Yeah.
And
I heard that whenever you were at ATT, and I don't remember where I heard this, maybe it was on Joe Rogan's podcast, but I heard that Masvidal was the only guy that wasn't scared to spar with you. Is that true?
I love Masvidal. Me and Masvidal, we always got along.
Yeah.
And I love the dude. And I even told Masvidal, bro, you are my favorite fighter a long time ago. I told him, like, because I like the way you stand up. I like the way you You fight. I love the way you fight. And I always loved the kid, Masvidal. And I never had any issue with Masvidal. You know, I have a lot of issues with a lot of people because they were fucked up. And I have to always drive them out. I always have to fucking put them online. But, you know, out of every single person at ATT, one of the guys that I always liked the most, it was Masvidal.
Yeah. What do you think he's going to do next? Do you think he's going to do another fight in the UFC anytime soon?
We have to get that fight happen.
With Leon?
Yeah.
Do you think that's possible,
He's the only guy, OG, old school, that can make this fucking win for America.
Yeah.
And if the Americans out there, I want to ask you a question, motherfuckers. Support Masvidal. If you Latinos out there, support Masvidal, because this fight, it has to happen. You're going to get the Latino community. You're going to get the Cuban community. You're going to get the American community. And I do believe that we can get this win back to America. This is the only hope. Otherwise, forget about it. Forget about the rest. There's nothing more. You know, Leon Edwards going to fight a bunch of fucking Russians, and all that time is going to be, who knows? Who knows where the fuck it's going to be, like Afghanistan,
Shavkat.
Yeah, who knows? I don't give a fuck. I don't want that shit. Bring that back here.
You think they should give Masvidal one more crack at the belt with Leon?
One more crack to the belt.
I mean, they gave Colby 3, and he lost all of them.
We need Masvidal one more time.
The one thing I do like with Masvidal in this fight, if you look at his previous fights, they've all been grapplers, the ones that he's lost. Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns, and Colby. And that's so exactly what I'm saying. I do like that.
Style-based fight. I'm telling you right now. Let's fucking make this fucking fight happen.
Come on, Dana. Let's go.
Dana, message to you, bro. This fight, in order for the fucking the company to fucking blow up, this fight has to happen.
Where should they do it? In Miami?
Masvidal versus fucking Leon Edwards. And Masvidal, I don't give a fuck. Get back in the gym and get that fight happen.
Where should they do the fight? Should they do it here in Miami, or should they do it in the UK?
I can't care less. My boy will go anywhere. My boy will go anywhere. My boy is a fucking. My boy is a fucking warrior.
Yeah, it's true.
What is he? What is he warriors do? Warriors fight anyway. Put me in the platform. Put me in the fucking Coliseum.
Well, that would be cool, though, because like you said, the style, I do think that, because, I mean, if you look at his last few fights, let's see.
They've been close. They've been close.
They haven't. He hasn't been like really beaten that bad. So let me see here. So his last 3 opponents. Kamaru Usman, Colby 70. Well, he did have the knockout. He did have the knockout.
Kamaru
that was
Usman
the one.
Couldn't get the job done. Okay.
Against Leon,
Colby couldn't get the job done. Well, now give it a chance to this guy to get the job done.
You're making some great points.
Give the chance to this guy. This is the only guy who give it a free piece and a soda. So it's a lot of fucking going on in there. Free piece and a soda. Let's fucking squash that shit. Let's squash the beef.
Okay.
Let's squash it. I like it. I know the all Latinos like.
Yeah.
And Americans like. And I like.
I think, this is my honest opinion, I think that Masvidal is going to have to really sell this, or he's going to have to get another win in order to make it happen. Only
He's got
because
a big platform. Stop. He has a big platform.
Yeah,
It's got the game bread. It's got,
it's true.
all the community behind.
But
He's got a big platform.
do you think he could get another fight and then try to get this title shot after that? Because Leon's not going to fight anytime soon, I don't think. So he has time to do one more
All
fight
about
before.
money.
Yeah, it's true.
Who is the guy who sells the biggest gate?
But you do bring up a good point, because I don't
Who is
think
besides
that
Conor? Who is the another guy who sells a big gate?
Diaz,
Masvidal.
yeah, Masvidal, Diaz,
Okay.
Connor, yeah. But one thing,
money. Give me
one
that
thing
money,
is,
baby.
well, hold on. So one thing is that you do bring up a good point, because Shavkat and Bilal versus Leon, it's just not going to be a draw. It's not going to sell. They can't do that as a main event on a pay-per-view.
If you talk about
It's not going to
business,
sell.
I already told you.
I do think that is the biggest draw, especially with the whole backstory.
For me,
I think
it's
they
all
could
about
sell
money.
it.
I care less about anything else, and I go back to Benaco when this stupid asshole of David Furman didn't understood that, and he sank. He sank. His gym and his everything. He sank. Nobody even fucking heard about Benaco for like 2 years straight on the road. When he fucked.
What do you think about that? What do you think what's Mike Perry gonna do? Because I don't see anybody gonna be able to fight him in BKFC, because first of all, I don't see anybody in there.
Any day. I fight Mike Perry all day, every day.
You'll fight Mike Perry in bare knuckle boxing
I
or bare
fight Mike
knuckle
Perry
MMA?
every day, all day, and it's easy win for me. Easy win for me. I fight Mike Perry. Mike Perry will be an easy win for me. Mike Perry will be an easy win for me.
In bare knuckle boxing or bare knuckle MMA?
Nah, bare knuckle MMA easier. Bare knuckle boxing, I'm beating easy. In bare knuckle MMA would be easier.
I see. Do you think Mike Perry would ever do bare knuckle MMA?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
His knees and everything is fucked up. He cannot move. He's like another Tony Ferguson.
You think so?
Yeah, it's about 54. 54, 60. Cannot move. He barely can move in the boxing.
What do you think about him calling out Jorge? I don't think that fight will ever happen, but
that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants the GOAT.
Yeah.
Everybody wants, because they know that the only guy, including bare knuckle, they know that they need Masvidal to sell fucking money.
Yeah.
They're chasing him because they need the money. They need the views. They need the.
That is what he does have that. He does get a lot of attention.
But for Masvidal legacy, right? He should finish with Leon Edwards. He should get that fight. I do believe he will beat up that ass. And retire as the champion, bro.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's it. You did it all.
Yeah.
I like.
It might be a tough sell, but you do bring up some great points with the style.
I don't care about
attention.
sales. I don't care about sales. All I care is about who's gonna watch the
Dana.
fight. Everybody. Everybody's gonna watch the fight. Who's gonna tune into the fight? Everybody.
Of course.
A beef, perfect story. Beef, free piece, and the soda. Have to freaking run out of fucking England because they were looking for them they have all the footage already, you know. Over there, you know, it was a big fucking. They closed the whole hotel. A lot of fucking footage from there, and all of that is a selling point. They need to fucking explode it.
Yeah. I think that money-wise would be the biggest fight at welterweight.
Think about it. Me start you know, sending all this footage up when he give it a free piece and a soda.
Yeah.
And the beef is never been settled.
Right.
We need to settle that.
100%. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he could get that fight. You're bringing up some great points.
None of these other guys have the story to tell.
Right. No, you're
I don't
100%
give a fuck what
right.
anybody says. That story needs to end. That
all right, I'm in. I'm sold.
The end.
I'm sold.
Look, he had the end story with Kamaru.
Colby.
He closed the story with Kobe, because that could be another fight, you know, also because, you know, like they went in the street, press charges. By the way, I don't press charges with anybody. I don't press. For me, pressing charges is a pussy. It's a pussy move. But you know, Kobe press charges. Who gives a fuck? You know, he did it right. I don't press charges. You know, like in my world, you press charges. You we don't play that game. I cannot press charges, man. I cannot.
What do you think about Ian Gary? We haven't talked about that yet.
What?
Well, he threatened Sean Strickland. He threatened to sue Sean Strickland because of Sean Strickland's comments.
Oh, fucking pussy cows. That's what I'm saying, man. Pussies.
And then Ian Gary pulled out of the fight.
Listen,
with Vicente Luque.
me, Masvidal, we grew up. This is something that I do love about Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know, bro.
They don't play that game.
Know, come on, man. You gotta use, press charges, bro. Come on, man.
Crazy.
When you press charges, bro, you ain't part of my crew, man. We don't belong in the same room, bro.
Yeah.
We don't belong.
Did you see they rescheduled Jeff Neal versus Ian Gary? But I feel like Vicente Luque kind of got screwed out of that because he showed up.
Lucas owned that ass. He used to own that ass and trying to find a way to fucking screw them.
Yeah. He showed up. He made weight. He did everything he was supposed to do.
I know.
Yeah.
He owned that ass. Vicente Lucas used to own that ass. It's a lot of politics and it's a lot of inside in there.
Yeah.
Vicente Lucas, he would own that ass too on that fight. So I will say nothing.
So that fight's not going to happen though now. Vicente Luque showed up, made weight, did everything, and now Ian Gary is going to fight Jeff Neal.
Look.
What?
Keep my mouth shut.
Huh?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
All right. Well, I'm disappointed because I feel like.
Listen, he got paid.
Did he?
Of course, he got paid. He got paid. He made the way. Everything.
Yeah.
He showed up, got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Probably he got paid the win the fight win bonus, whatever, he's happy.
That's good. I hope so.
But look at me.
Keeping your mouth shut. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, what about speaking of BKFC?
Stupid.
Karate Combat on Friday night.
Karate Combat is 10 times better and more brutal than BKFC.
You think so?
I won't mention MMA. MMA
It's number one.
Number one. But Karate Combat, number two.
You think it's number two?
Think about it. What else can be?
It's good. Good point. Because really the only thing that's not allowed in Karate Combat is like a double leg and single leg takedown, but you can sweep and you can punch them on the ground. You just can't pick them up and take them down.
You still have a lot more weapons than BKFC.
But there's no
BKFC,
and there's no elbows in Karate Combat, I don't think.
But you got kicks.
But you can throw kicks. You can throw
So how many more weapons you can use?
Right.
So why are you gonna tell me like just because you can fight with
Well, and you know what? It's funny you say that because that fight Gorgon fought he was the BKFC champ, right?
Who?
Gorgon, the guy that fought in Karate Combat the other night.
I don't know this guy. Who is he?
He fought Brandon Jenkins, who, if you remember,
I don't even know. I don't know none of these guys.
You will in a second. Brandon Jenkins fought on the GameBred 5 card. So whenever JDS and Verdum fought, he fought on the undercard. He fought Anthony Njokuani. He lost the fight, but it was a really good fight. And he showed a lot of toughness. And he fought in Bare Knuckle MMA, which is the same promotion you fought in. But then he gets matched up with Gorgon. I forget his last name. It's like Slaveski or something like that. And he was, I'm going to look him up actually right now because
but is he a
I need to make sure it's correct. Gorgon Slaveski. Yes. Oh, hold on. I found this MMA fighting article. BKFC strips welterweight champion Gorgon Slaveski of title after accepting fight without permission. So because he took that Karate Combat fight, they stripped him of his title in BKFC.
Who gives a fuck?
And he ended up losing the fight in Karate Combat. And he got finished by Brandon Jenkins.
I'm not impressed. Every single champion in BKFC will get smashed in every other promotion. Every single one of them. Every single one of them will get smashed in GameBred.
Yeah.
Every single one of them will get smashed in MMA because it's very limited sport. All you can use is your hand. And now you're not the fucking most brutal sport on planet Earth. You're not. No, this is a fact.
Yeah.
All you can use is your hands. So if I'm in the street with you, I will fuck you up in so many different ways. Kick the shit out of you, front kick, elbow you, take your ass down. You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
No, you are not the most brutal sport on planet Earth. You're not. And you need to stop with that fucking stupid nonsense about that stupidity. You need to stop with it. You need to stop because you're not the most violent sport on planet Earth. You're not. You're just boxing with no gloves. It's easy. Boxing only have a jab and a cross and a hook and an uppercut. What the fuck else you have? It's limited.
It's true. It's a good point.
It's
I mean,
limited.
obviously, MMA is the most difficult of all of them, in my opinion.
Facts.
Because not only the fight, it's not only the fight that's difficult, the training is more difficult too. It's harder on the body.
They all know that. They all know that. That's why they invented this, because it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just easy. I never even trained for this freaking bare knuckle fights. I never trained. Never. I would show up there like I never trained because it's easy. It was easy. Easy. I mean, for me, for another scumbag, it wouldn't. But for me, that I've done it all, it was easy. It was easy.
You know what they should do in GameBred? They should have like a rankings and like champions and stuff, like just like they have in the UFC. Once they get a little bit more on the roster, they should have like ranks so then people can follow it. And then maybe one day they could have like the champions in GameBred, have the champions in BKFC go to GameBred and fight the champions in bare knuckle MMA.
David would never do that. All he does is fucking stealing names from big corporations.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The copyright thing.
Yeah, they just don't do nothing. They do not promoting. They do not do nothing. They rob somebody with a big following and a big name, and they put them in the shows. How easy is that?
Yeah, because they claimed copyright because they used footage of Mike Perry in Karate Combat. But Mike Perry was in the UFC before he was ever in BKFC, and that's how he made a name for himself. I mean, he's definitely a bigger name now that he's in BKFC because he's dominating. But I do think that was a little petty because Mike Perry...
Desperation is a bitch. I'm so pissed because honestly, I did an interview a long time ago. About 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm glad that these guys are putting Juggernaut as the face of the BKFC. And somehow they're watching me.
I don't think that Juggernaut has even a 10th of the star power that Mike Perry has, though.
Hold up. I was watching these fuckers because they listen to everything that I say.
Yeah.
No, before, now. Because they knew that they fuck with me and they fuck it up with me. They knew that I bring so much views and so much fucking attention.
Right.
And I said to myself, like, oh, they fuck me with Juggernaut, I'm happy. So the company tanked for like 2 years straight. Nobody give a fuck about it. Nobody give a fuck about it. Nobody gives a fuck about Juggernaut. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a flying fuck about Juggernaut. Nobody cares. Nobody was watching. And I was like, doing an interview. I'm happy that these guys are fucking promoting this clown. I'm happy. And they switch. They listen to me and they switch.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Perry basically saved BKFC a little bit.
I know, and I said the same shit.
But I don't know that he's gonna be. I don't know that they're gonna be able to continue that because who is going to fight Mike Perry now? There's nothing left for him, and they're gonna have to. I said to
myself, like, no, listen. Probably they will bring some.
It's gonna have to be a former UFC fighter.
Fight between him and Juggernaut because they will push.
Oh, really?
They're gonna push because I'm telling you,
But Juggernaut's bigger
Jagana is
than him,
very
isn't he?
tight. Jagana is very tight in that organization.
Yeah, that's true.
Jagana is very fucking tight.
Hmm.
They would try to push that fight. But once again, that would be the end. Because let's say like Jagana beats Matt Perry. It's the end. It's over. It's finished. The whole company is down. Throw the shit in the bin. And I know they would try that shit. And after that, throw the whole company into the fucking garbage. I'm just saying.
No, I mean,
I've been there.
you're not.
I've
You're not
been
far
there
off.
when, they beat me and the whole company beat me and they all went celebrating in New York. Oh, we did it, baby. We did it. The red panties, we did it. And they all taking selfies with each other. David Femin and Jaganan and everybody taking selfies. Hey, we did after like, you stupid asshole. You fucking fuck your whole company up.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously I'm a fan of a lot of the BKFC fighters. Obviously, when you were in BKFC, I thought you had a great run. I thought that I think Mike Perry's awesome. I love watching him. And there's some good fighters there. But one thing that I have noticed recently is the whole I think that's the problem with not having a solid ranking system and not having a real structure to it is
But
because
don't tell
now
anything because you open these motherfuckers' mind up.
well no what I'm going to say is though
No.
I'm just going to say it. I've noticed that the people that should get title shots a lot of times don't get them in BKFC. But I don't think they're going to listen to that. So I don't think it matters.
They will be listening. Leave a circus be a circus.
I don't think it's going to change. But that's just something I've noticed recently. Is that like I thought Tony Soto should have got the title shot with Palomino. And Palomino's going to fight. Who's he going to fight now? Somebody else?
Who knows?
I think Lily. I think he's going to fight Lily.
Who's that?
But Tony Soto should have got that title shot. And
Who's that?
James Lilly.
Who
Exactly.
is these people? Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Palomino is making a ton of money out of fucking unknown fucking people that he's fighting that nobody gives a fuck and nobody cares.
Yeah, he already beat him.
I couldn't care less.
He already won that fight.
They're
gonna bring him in again.
But
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense because you got Tony Soto who's undefeated, and then you've got and then they put him in with a guy he's already beat for the title. It doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's what I'm saying.
Understand. You don't understand.
Oh, I get it now. Because I'm paying attention now.
Before I just kind of watch nothing in there. Dude, listen, I had this my whole state of Florida on hold when BKFC was fighting here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a movement. It was a movement.
Yeah.
It was a movement about it. You know how hard it is to fucking promote Florida? The hardest. Not even UFC likes to fuck with Florida because they know it's hard because there's a lot going on.
Right.
I had these motherfuckers on hold. I remember my title fight. the same day, it was Cyborg with Bellator fighting at the Hard Rock. Nobody went to the Hard Rock. Nobody went to the Hard Rock.
Mm.
Every single person went to my fight at the BKFC.
Yeah.
So the Hard Rock was empty. Cyborg is a big name.
Yeah.
And nobody went. And for me to fucking have a promoter that directly fuck me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's all I wanted to know. I knew you was going to try to do that. But now that I know that you did it, you're just a dumbass motherfucker. You confusion, passion, and love and caring that you have for the other guy with business.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you know who's gonna fail? You. Because if you don't take care of your business, how are you gonna fit all these fucking people?
Yeah, 100%.
It's all about business first. If your business doing good, everybody's happy. If your business doing bad, oh man, you're in trouble.
Right. Do you think
he
now
didn't
you
understand that?
Because you said no, I understood. I'm gonna ask you another question. So you said MMA is number one. Obviously, you've done what? Almost
Not at
50
all.
MMA fights? Or probably 50,
More than
right?
that. More than
But
50? I've done it all. I've done it all.
So then you said number two is karate combat. Would you ever do karate combat?
I love karate combat. I want to challenge the Smiley. I want to take that belt from that fucker. Smiley, where you at? You fucker. Ugly ass mofo. That belt don't belong to you, man. You too ugly, too unhealthy, fat as fuck, ugly as fucking, who knows, a freaking cartoon movie. You don't belong, that belt don't belong to you, bro.
So you want to go to karate combat and take the belt?
I'm taking that belt from him. Awesome. I'm taking that belt for that fucker. Send me up.
All right. What's the weight classes in? Because that fight, that's the heavyweight belt. But
Yeah.
Sam Alvey fought at 205 and 185, I thought, in the UFC. So I wonder.
Sam Alvey, I'm coming for your fucking belt.
You should. I would love to watch it. I think that would get a lot of attention too. That would probably be one of the biggest fights they've ever had in karate combat if you fought
Dude,
Sam
that
Alvey.
would be dope. That would be
dope.
dope.
Oh my god. I'm down. Let's make it happen. I love it.
Saying Alvey, you look old as fuck, ugly as fuck. Why are you so nasty, bro? You look horrible. Freckles all over. I don't want to see you walking around with that belt, man. You made that belt look horrible.
Men's heavyweight is 205 in karate combat. Super heavyweight is over 205. So he's got the 205 belt.
I don't care. I'll take that belt from him. Fuck you, Sing Ari. Sing. You too ugly to walk around with a belt.
Do you think he'll take the fight? Do you think he would actually do it? Sam Alvey?
I'm gonna ask Olson about that.
Yeah. I think they should make it happen. I think that would be a great fight.
I'm gonna ask Olson about that.
I think that'd be really cool to see you fight in that pit too.
I love that pit.
Yeah. That'd
I've
be
been
awesome.
there multiple times.
Yeah. Well, because I forget his name. The new president of karate combat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
His name is Awesome. This is how you got me here. We have to sponsor you. We have to sponsor you one of these.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink, but can I still drink it even if I don't drink alcohol? Does it taste good?
It's good for your focus and your energy.
Really?
And yeah.
What does it have in it? I need something like that. Will they send me some for free?
I send you.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Vitamin B, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin B5, sodium glutamate, magnesium, potassium.
Oh, it's electrolytes.
Potassium and magnesium are the most. Potassium and magnesium are the most important in your whole fucking life. Magnesium and potassium are the most important vitamins in your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
And people forget about it. Oh, you know what? You want to take a vitamin C. Listen, if you don't have magnesium and potassium, you will be like Tony Ferguson. I'm telling you that straight up.
Maybe David Goggins should have got some of that.
I'm pretty sure he had no fucking clue about that nutrition. This is the thing about all these guys. They follow. Just because you're running and talking shit about things, it doesn't mean like you gotta get me a champion.
Well,
just because you're running every day and talking shit about,
it's a completely different ball game.
Man up. Who gives a fuck?
I like David Goggins.
I don't give a damn.
I got another question for you. Sean Strickland and Dreykus fight in the crowd. What do you think about that?
Listen, it is what it is. You got two type of people. You got the beta people, fight you behind those. The beta, you got to see there with tight jeans, big fat belly, because it's soft as fuck, and they be talking shit about you. It's a fight. You're fighting a guy he doesn't even fucking have balls to face you, but he's your enemy. I love Sean. He fucking went and fucking show his, let me show you now, motherfucker. I love that shit. He went and attacked the guy. Come on, bitch. I love it. I do hate the beta. The beta will fight you behind your back. You thinking like, oh, everything is cool. The beta is saying to you like, oh, everything is cool. But the beta do more damage to you than a real fucking warrior.
Yeah.
I'm fucking mad at betas.
I know.
I'm telling you. You know how many times those betas set me up?
Did you know that Dana assigned? Did you know that Dana assigned the seats and put them next to each other, him and Dreykus? Do you think he did it on purpose?
It's good because it's good for the promotion.
Yeah, 100%.
Look how much fucking they went viral.
That got more views than the main fight.
Exactly. So do you think that shit wasn't planned up? Come on, man.
Of course it was. Even Dana started laughing when they asked him about it.
This is what I like about Dana White. You put two warriors in the field.
Mm-hmm.
And these two warriors, they're on their own.
Yeah.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
He don't give a damn. He pull you there, he's out. Meanwhile, think about what the shit they did to me all the time. Like, they knew what they were going to do with me. Like, when they jump on the fucking ring, unexpected. I was like, what the fuck this guy's doing in my face, man?
Are you talking about BKFC with Juggernaut?
Yeah. I'm sitting. and doing my press conference, and they already planned it. Like, oh, you gotta go and grab the belt, and when you grab the belt, don't worry, we gotta grab the. You got the security right behind you, his back. You got 3-4 guys around. So don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to you. Just grab the belt and make it look like a fool.
Right.
Do the weigh-ins and just you grab the belt. I mean, the whole shit was a joke.
Yeah. It's orchestrated.
But it was orchestrated towards against me.
Yeah.
But now what I like about Dana, he ain't gotta let the field fucking beat the field. He didn't orchestrate okay, yeah, put these two together.
I mean,
I'm
he
out.
knew something was going to happen when he put them together, but
Exactly.
he didn't know
But
what was going to happen. Exactly.
I wish it could be like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that 3, 4, 5 guys are grabbing me when they told this other guy, go and grab his belt.
And then they made you look like the bad guy.
Yeah, well, it's always been that way.
Yeah. It's funny.
So what I know, like, and this is totally way about this fucking motherfucker of David Furman. Like, he constantly was pondering and constantly were doing tactics towards me, against me. And now when the minute that I say, like, bro, enough is enough, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the bad guy.
Right.
I am the bad guy now.
You know what, though? Maybe it's for the best. Maybe there's bigger and better things for you.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's for the best that you're not in BKFC anymore, because now there's even more promotions.
I have so many different promotions.
Better opportunities.
Karate
combat.
We got so many different promotions, and what I like about it is, like, just think about what happened, in my fight where there were obviously once again a referee. Oh, God, how many times it's happening? The referee is upset at me because I'm Hector Lombard and took the fight from me.
Yeah.
And Masvidal and Dean say, like, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that.
I from that point on, I would die for these people. From that point on, I would die for Masvidal, and I would die for Dean.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, from that point on, when I see like this, when I see like you have my back, bro, bro, I would take a bullet for you.
Yeah.
No kidding. I know I was just talking just because we here in the fucking. I'm saying straight up. Once I see that, bro, I'm dying for you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad they did that. And it made me have more respect for them too, because
totally.
I really like what they're doing at Game Bread too.
And I always have respect for Dean, and I always have respect for Masvidal. That's why I wanted to jump in right away and get into it, and But when I saw that, bro, I'm just like, bro, I'm just in there with these people for life.
Yeah.
And I love Dean. I like Masvidal a lot. And I'm telling you, like, there's no way that you can know. That's why I'm saying, like, and it's true. But Masvidal, I will push this shit because Masvidal should get another fucking title shot. We get a lot of stories, a lot of fucking behind the scenes, whatever. But I just feel like a fucking these people are real as fuck. Masvidal is real as fuck. Dean is real as fuck. I am real as fuck. And I feel like when real people unite with each other, it's just a different atmosphere.
Yeah. That's what I like about you,
check
because
this
you're
fucking
real.
fake fox, like a fucking David Finman. He's just a fake fuck. Man, I give this guy so much fucking work and loyalty, and that's how you gotta fucking pay me, like always playing a game with me, bro. You're a piece of shit, bro. You're trash. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
I always was straight up, fucking loyal, fucking motherfucker to you. Why are you doing this to me? It's not fucking right.
Their loss. It's their loss.
I'm just a real ass. It must be, I can tell you, because Masvidal and we used to train at ATT, and he knows, like, I would have never fucking bully anybody, but don't fucking cross the line with me, bro.
Yeah.
You cross the line with me, it's on. It's all for good. And this is something that we connect, me and Masvidal, because he knows that I'm a fucking real motherfucker.
Right.
And when I see a fucking fake fuck, like a fucking, he's still doing and operating. David Furman is still doing and operating with the people that I introduced him with.
Yeah. But you said that, like, the Bulgaria, was it?
Toro
You helped him with
Loco,
that?
Bulgaria, fucking Sativa. All these people were introduced by me.
Yeah.
Because the shitty fucking motherfuckers that he ever fucking met, they all left him.
Really?
But it's like you say, it's his loss, right?
Yeah.
He could have something really good here. And I wasn't asking for much. All I asked was all the time, bro, be fair.
Right.
Be fair with me, bro. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Be fair. Like, now making weights and, like fucking staging the whole fucking shit all the time, from the belts to the fucking weigh-ins to the fucking, I mean, the whole shit was insane.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, I think that I want to see karate combat now. Now you brought it up, now I'm excited.
We're going to karate combat. Awesome, where are you at? I love Austin. He's a great guy. I think I would smash that fucking smiley face. Smiley face, I would smash you, bro. And Smiley, you're too ugly. You're too horrible looking to be a champion. And that belt needs to fucking move away from you super quick. Fuck you. And I'm taking your belt. Happen.
All right, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, baby.
I think he'll take the fight.
Hi, that pussy. He probably ran away.
You don't think so?
Also, where are you at, man?
I think he should do it. I think it'd be a fun fight. I would love to see it.
I love you, bro.
Come on.
Let's go.
Make it happen.
So what else? What else? Talk to me. We talk about the beta boys.
Yeah,
we hate betas. We hate betas, and I'm gonna continue to, guys, walk you up, because the beta boys is a portioning society. The beta people are the portioning society nowadays. These pussy motherfuckers, they fucking the whole system up. Calling the cops for no reason, being soft as fuck. That's why you're getting shit on, bro, because you soft, and the girl knows your dick is little. I mean, the whole shit's a joke. And do not talk to me when you have a small little dick. Grow that fucker up. And I know it's depressing. And you won't want to walk around like, oh, I'm 6'2" feet tall. And then when you go to bed, you depressed. You unhappy because you're a small little penny.
Mm.
So where all that 6 feet tall wing? When you have the smallest dick ever. When I squeeze your hand and you feel like a fucking power. Where all that fucking, I'm 6 feet tall. Where all that shit went? Your pussy, soft, weak ass motherfucker.
You're crazy. What should we close with today?
Listen, we're gonna close with this, okay?
I forgot to talk about the Pantoja fight, but that's okay.
Now you remind me that he's ATT.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, I have a lot of love for ATT.
Pantoja is really good.
But I have a lot of love for ATT.
That was a good fight too. Roy Val brought it. He brought
You know,
it.
like Dan Lambert is the best guy I ever met.
What are you talking about?
Dan Lambert.
Mm-hmm.
You know him?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best guy. I love Dan Lambert. And I love ATT.
Yeah.
Even that I'm not there, I feel like Dan Lambert was the only real fucking motherfucker that truly have a lot of love and respect for me.
He's one of the coaches there, right?
No, Dan Lambert is the owner.
Oh, he's the owner. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Great guy. I have nothing. That guy, bro, honestly, he just helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And not only to me, like, you know, to Masvidal, to all of us, you know, like, it was just being a real dude, man, like a real fucking guy. And people should know about that, you know, because behind every good company is always a great fucking boss.
100%. That's why, like, right now, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, but I think the top 3 gyms in no particular order right now, and I'm curious what you think about this, I would say is ATT, Killcliff, and Extreme right now. What do you think?
100%. You're right on. You're smart as fuck. I'm mad at you. Why you know all this shit?
Because I pay attention. Because I love it.
You know that Jim Eckert, it was built by, by ATT basically.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the owner was going to do business with ATT, and I'm just talking about a long time ago, from the beginning. And what is the name of the guy who died? What's the name of him? He was making a ton of money, and his contract closed with Home Depot. His name was Glenn.
I don't know.
And he used to train at ATT.
Oh, really?
He wanted to do kind of like he used to train Glenn, the owner of the Black Zillions. He used to train at ATT, and he was trying to do something together with Black.
Was it? Because I always get confused with Killcliff because the names change so many times. So it was Sanford, and before that it was Hard Knocks, or was it Black Zillions? All these people
from Sanford, Hard Knocks, all these people came from Black Zillions.
Really?
Henry, all these people came from the Black Zillions. Henry Hoof.
Okay, now that makes more sense. All
the coaches, right? So the Black Zillion first, it went broke because Glenn didn't have any more money. He was putting all that money on the business into the gym.
I see.
Yeah. But all that came from NTT also.
Yeah.
If you want to do another
you train
recap
at
on that.
ATT? Did you train at ATT for your last fight?
No. If you guys want to have another recap on this episode where, you know, like I can give you more knowledge and, you know, more information about, you know, how the beef started and how everything came up with, you know, between Black Ceilings and ATT and all that crap. I was there. We can have another episode about this.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to the main girl, Bre, smart as fuck, and she's on to something. Guys, I give this girl 1 more year, and she will fucking take over the whole fucking game. Forget about Ariel Oloani, you know, fucker. Forget about all these guys. She will be the GOAT. This is for you.
Thank you.
Peace out.
I appreciate you. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, listening, however you consume this amazing episode. Me and Hector are going to say sayonara.
Sayonara, baby.
All right, Hector. Thank you so much for coming on today. It was very fun chatting with you and getting all your insider knowledge. And I hope they make that fight with you and Sam Alvey. I think that'd be really awesome. So
I'm calling you a bitch. Oh, fuck. Fat motherfucker.
All right. See you guys next week. Thank you, Hector. I'll talk to you soon.